Hi Purdue, and welcome to our math time. So right now I have a bunch of cubes in my hand, and so what we're going to do is we are going to count them out. So I'm going to shake them up, and I'm going to, one fell, and I'm going to put them all out on the table. So you see how it's kind of scattered all around. So they're not in a perfect line. They're not in a perfect way to look at it. They're kind of all over the place. So what's super important is that I remembered my counting path. That means that I know where I went and where I want to go, so that way I do not count things more than one time. So if I start up here and I'm going to touch each cube as I go so I know which ones I have counted. So here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 cubes. So what I want us to do is you're going to see a practice page. So you're going to see our practice page, and it'll have the number 7 on it. So we are going to write the number 7. So you're going to slide to the right and then slam it down. So slide to the right and slam it down. So it's on that diagonal. Remember when we talked about diagonal, it's not straight up. It's kind of tilted to the side. So it is a diagonal line. So when you're doing it, you're going to put your pencil down, you slide to the right, and you slam it down. And that's how you make the number 7. So this is your practice page. So now what I want us to do, so now that we've done this or you've looked at this, you can practice this after the video. So now what I want us to do is we are going to look at counting things. So we did our scattered, so it means it's all over the place. So I kind of just shook it up, so I'm going to shake it up 7 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I put them down. So this looks different than it did last time, right? Because I'm just putting them down. So I'm going to count them out. Again, I'm going to touch them as I go, so that way I know which ones I have counted. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I still have 7 cubes on the table. Now another way that I can count them is if I did this. What shape are my cubes in? What shape are my cubes in? They're in a circle. So they are in a circle. So we have done this before. We have counted things in a circle. What's tricky is I might count things 2 times. So I'm going to grab my pencil and I'm going to put it right here to tell me that this is the one that I started with. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm not going to count this one because I know I already counted it. So I have 7 cubes. So now that we have counted things in a circle, we have counted things in a scatter, what we're going to do is we're going to look at our page for today. So you're going to write your name and the date. Now the date is different today because we are now in the first day of October. So October is the number 10 month. So I'm going to write 10, 1 because it is the number 1 day, and then 2020 because that is our year. Now it's telling me color 7 beans, draw a line to connect the dots you colored. So what it is asking me to do is I'm going to do it with my crayon today, or with my pencil today. So I'm going to color in 7 beans. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then it says draw a line to connect the dots you colored. So I counted like this. I did from here to here. Then I went up, down, this way, this way, this way. That is my counting path. That's me in my brain. That is how I counted them. So I know I only counted it 1 time. Now you're going to do the same thing over here. You do not need to follow my path. You can do however it is that you want. If you want to color this one down here, as long as you are only coloring in 7 beans. Here you're coloring, says color 7 beans. And you're going to do the same thing here. Then at the bottom it says count the dots in each box, write the number in the box. So you've done things like this before, so you guys got this. The only thing that's new is you got to draw a line to show how you counted. So you're drawing a line showing your counting path. So get counting, guys. Do your very best and have some fun.